Good day. Of course, there are many great places, great people in Europe. Yeah, everywhere. Now I look at the UK and I see that there's some sort of a light coming out of UK now. It's looking good because they have a chance to walk away from Brussels free. Yeah, this will be fantastic. I heard that Theresa May now, she's complaining about how Boris Johnson is handling the negotiations with Brussels. Very much complaining, and this is a good sign. It is. I also heard that the bankers in the UK, they are told to prepare for a no-deal Brexit. It's another good sign. Yeah, so I'm very optimistic about the UK. I think you will make it. Yes. It's been 4 years now, right? Since you voted to leave. All right, and the other country where I see the light is actually Italy. Well, I see the light in a lot of places, but in Italy it's quite bright right now. And something happened in Italy which I thought was a terrible thing, but maybe it was a good thing. It was when Matteo Salvini was kicked out of government. I thought this was awful. Maybe it was a good thing, you see. Matteo Salvini, he did a fantastic election, and he was elected and became part of the government. And then he did a fantastic job. He started to close the borders. He worked on law and order. He was actually starting to deport people out of Italy. So he was doing a great job. And then the lefties in the government, they walked behind his back and kicked him out. And we thought, many of us thought that this was terrible, but maybe it was good, you know. Matteo Salvini is a brilliant man. And I noticed something about brilliant people. Many of them are sort of lucky, you know. Things just work out for them somehow. Yeah. And maybe this is the case with Matteo Salvini, because see what happened. You know, he was kicked out. The new government started to open the borders again, and people got upset about it. And then came the crisis. So Matteo Salvini, he was kicked out before the crisis, and now the Italian government, they have been handling the crisis, right? And people are so angry, see? So it looks like, to me, that Matteo Salvini will be back, and he will be like the only option for the Italians with some common sense, at least. Well, there are some others as well, but you know, they are united, so this will be the option for the Italians. And I'm hoping for the election to come very soon, but when it comes, it's going to be extremely exciting, yes. And it will be a terrible day for the lefties and for Brussels. Yeah. Because I think Italy will leave. Yeah, there's lots of things going on in Italy. People are angry. They are angry with the lockdowns and with how the government is handling this. There were demonstrations in Rome on Tuesday. They came to Rome's Piazza del Popolo, and it was packed. Yeah. And they were protesting these lockdowns, of course. There's this guy who's sort of leading this. This guy is called Papalardo. He said that these measures from the government is an infringement of freedom. Yeah. And other speakers said that the pandemic never existed, and alleged that the politicians had played it up to enhance their own powers. Wow, very strong accusations. And at the same time, there was a march in Rome. And this included Matteo Salvini. This is fantastic. He was together with, Giorgia Meloni. Yeah, I think I love this woman, Giorgia Meloni. You should check it out. She's the chairman of Brothers of Italy. So she was there with Salvini. And then there was Antonio Tajani, who is the former Forza Italia, this other party. He's the founder, co-founder of this Forza Italia. Forza Italia. So it's very good. They show this united front so that they will be the option. And like I said, when the next election comes, this will be the option for the Italians with some common sense. And there's a lot of good people in Italy. I think something might happen. And they will leave the EU. All right. That's what I wanted to say today. I wish you a great weekend. Bye.